side of the floor. We cannot get good connection, but we're back. Minute into the second quarter. Paris with the basketball. Both teams have traded shots. Nothing going down. Tigers leading 14-3. Perry with the basketball. Shots on the way from Yarnell. It's going to be off the mark. It's going to go out of bounds. That's going to be Lady Tigers basketball. Sorry for the malfunctions that we're having. We depend on Wi-Fi. We depend on data, and neither one of them were working real well. But I think we're back now. We hope we're back now, and we hope that you can catch the rest of this ball game. Abby Smith to Triska as she's tripped up in the paint. Triska looks to attack over to Clopton. Back to Godwin. Godwin back to Triska. Triska one dribble pull-ups off the mark. That's going to be Potts with the rebound. We're not going to have our displays or any commercials, but at least we'll have the ball game. Perry with the basketball. Perry shots on the way, no good. And the Lady Tigers doing a great job on Perry. Perry scoreless. Well, I take that back. She has 1 point. She was 1 for 2 from the free throw line earlier in the ball game. You didn't see it because we were malfunctioning. Kaylee Ward with the basketball to Clopton. Clopton shot on the way, and it's good. And that's Miley's second field goal of the game. She's got 4 points here in this ball game. Triska hit a 3 earlier in the game, and Kaylee Ward leads the way with 9. 16-3. Lady Tigers basketball. Steal out to Smith. Smith looking to push tempo. She's going to slow it down, and she doesn't have the numbers. Forces it inside to Ward. Ward spin move, and it might have been a foul, but it's not going to go called. And Perry comes out with the basketball. 16-3, 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Over to Bowman. Perry with the drive. That shot's going to go down, and she's got her first field goal of the game. She's up to 3 points, 16-5. Lady Tigers lead in the second quarter. Godwin shot on the way, no good. Rebounded by Ward. Out to Smith. Smith's 3 on the way, off the mark. Potts with another rebound for the Lady Eagles. Perry 3 on the way, off the mark. Kaylee Ward battles for it. Perry comes up with it. That's going to give the Eagles another opportunity. Shot on the way, no good. Godwin with the rebound. Coach Bowman's going to want a timeout to talk it over. They're going to give it to him. And with 4:07 to go here in the half, the Lady Tigers have a 30-second timeout. That's their first timeout. We'd like to thank some of our sponsors. Since we can't show their commercials, we'll go ahead and thank them. Doug and Lisa Elmore, big supporters of Mansfield Tigers Athletics, Mansfield Lady Tigers Athletics, and the Mansfield community. Duck's Body Shop, go see them for any of your collision or repair needs. Thank you to the Carsons for supporting Mansfield Tigers Network. Wes Frazier, another sponsor for the Tigers. We appreciate Wes Frazier. If you see the doors in the gym and around the gym, those were sponsored by Wes Frazier. Very appreciative of them. That pass is going to be stolen by Yarnell.
And if you're watching, please comment where you're watching from. We'd really appreciate that.
Pass to Perry. That's out to Combs. Combs to Yarnell. Inside to Perry at the elbow. She gives it to Potts. Potts' shot's going to be blocked. Perry with the rebound. She's going to shoot it. Ward with the rebound. Potts has got to be careful right there because that could have been her second foul. Trinity Triska with the basketball. Over to Godwin. Back to Triska. Tries to force that one inside to Ward. And that one's going to be stolen away by the Eagles. 16-5 with 3:15 to go in the half. Perry shot. She's going to bank it in. That's her 5th point of the game. She leads the Eagles with 5. Potts has their other field goal. That's how they got their 7 points, 16-7, just under 3 minutes to go in the half. Pass to Godwin. Godwin to Triska. Triska to Ward. Ward trying to step through. They're going to call a travel as she took an extra step. The shot went down, but the travel was first. And Paris is going to use another timeout. Looks like maybe an injured Eagles who they're wanting to check on. Perry is grabbing her hip or her side, may have taken an elbow, but it's going to be a full timeout. Earlier games today, the first girls game, Lamar defeated the Charleston Lady Tigers 60-22 in the first semifinal game. So Lamar awaiting the winner of this one. Charleston will take the 4 seed into next week's regional. That regional will be held at Elkins. And Tucker, you've been to Elkins before. That's a pretty nice arena up there, isn't it?
Yep. It's pretty new.
Pretty new.
Built last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, they opened it up last year. We actually went and played up there last year.
We were the second game.
We were the second game. We were going to open it up. They ended up having a game before ours, but a really nice $12.6 million arena, I think is what it was. And a very nice athletic complex that they have. That's where the regional tournament will be held at this year for the 3A West Regional.
After this game, Subiaco will play against Boonville because Boonville beat Lavaca last night.
You know, in those 3 games, Boonville won 3 times against Lavaca this year by a total of 6 points. Paris with the rebound. We'll get back to this game. Combs with the drive. She's going to travel, and that's going to go to the Lady Tigers.
Who did Paris play before this game?
All right, Paris got here by the way of defeating Boonville. They beat Boonville last night 53-31 to move into this semifinal game. The Lady Tigers had the bye into the semifinals as they finished runner-up in the conference season. Kaylee Ward shot off the mark. Potts going to be with the rebound. Perry with the basketball. 9-point lead for the Lady Tigers. Potts with the up and under. Shot on the way. Left hand, no good. Kaylee Ward with the rebound. Abby Smith centering the ball up to Triska. Over to Smith. Godwin with the basketball. Looking to screen across for Ward. High post entry to Smith. Smith's shots on the way, no good. Ward with the rebound. Putback is good. And the Lady Tigers extend the lead to double digits, 18-7. With minute and 18 seconds to go here in the first half.
As you said earlier, Paris had 53 against Boonville.
They had 53, only 7 tonight.
Yeah.
Potts with the offensive rebound. That putback is going to be good. We'll see who the foul's called on. That's going to be on Kaylee Ward. That's her second personal foul. Apologize for that. They're going to call that on number 22. That's going to be her first personal foul.
First team foul for Mansfield. Ward with the rebound.
Shot on the way, no good. Free throws off the mark. Smith looking to push to Godwin. Perry with the deflection. That's going to go out of bounds. Minute 1 to go here in the first half. Lady Tigers are going to have the basketball on the sideline.
One thing Perry's good at is getting deflections.
Very athletic. Ball into Ward.
On the short corner.
Smith to Triska. Triska looking for Clopton at the baseline. Out to Triska. Ball into Ward. Ward spin moves. That one's going to be off the mark. Spun back in to Bowman. 3 seconds on the shot clock. That's going to be a shot clock violation. Both teams now have a shot clock violation. 31.2 to go here in the half. 18-9. Lady Tigers with the 9-point lead. Perry with the basketball. Double high stack ball screen. Doubles Freeman. Stolen by Smith. 9 seconds on the game clock. 8, 7. Smith on the attack. Ball goes up. She's going to be fouled by Bowman. And Abby Smith will go to the foul line looking for her first points of the game with 4.5 seconds left in the half. That's going to be Bowman's second personal foul. Smith's shot on the way. It's off the mark. As she looks to extend this lead to 10 right here before the half. Second one on the way, and it's good. 19-9. 3, 2, 1. Perry's shot is up, and it looked good from here, but it's off the mark. 19-9 is your halftime score. We're going to step away for just a moment. We'll be right back on the Mansfield Tigers Network. Don't go away. Go Tigers. All right, welcome back to Mansfield Tigers Network. A minute to go here in the half before we get started. Mansfield Lady Tigers lead 19-9 here at Boonville in the second semifinal game of the evening, or of the early afternoon, I guess. Game started at 11 o'clock this morning. In the first game, Lamar defeated Charleston 60-22. And the second game was Lamar and Charleston boys, and that game went down to the wire. Lamar winning by 3.
What
in a
seed
very
is Lamar? 5? Lamar's 5 seed, right?
In what?
This tournament.
Lamar is the 1 seed.
Charleston.
Charleston was the 5 seed. Lamar was the 1 seed, both boys and girls. But Lamar prevailed over Charleston in a 3-point game that went back and forth through much of that game.
After this game, it will be Subiaco and Boonville. Boonville's the 6th seed. They beat Lavaca yesterday. The day before that, they beat Paris. And they're going to play Subiaco right after this game.
Here we go. We're about to be underway. Paris is going to have the basketball to start the second half. Perry with the basketball. Ball's going to be deflected by Smith. She's going to chase it down, but that's going to go out to number 25, Presley Bowman. Perry has the basketball, 22 on the shot clock. Into Potts, looking for the back cut, and that one's going to be thrown away. Nice play set up right there, looking for Perry on that back pick, but the ball's going to go out of bounds and go back to the Lady Tigers. Lady Tigers first possession here in the second half. Ball out to Godwin. Staying with that 1-3 with a chaser. Godwin with the basketball. That's going to be deflected. Over to Triska. Triska to Smith. Ball in to Ward. It's going to be deflected. And 2 possessions, 2 turnovers here for each team as they've had at one time. High ball screen for Perry. Perry tries to split the middle. Shots on the way, no good. Kaylee Ward with the rebound, pushing it out to Smith. Smith looking to push tempo out to Triska. Triska with the basketball, back to Smith. Over to Godwin. Looking to put that ball inside to Ward as they're doubling and sometimes triple teaming her. Ball goes into Ward, and that's going to be another turnover for the Lady Tigers. And that ball is going to go out to Paris. Minute 15 to go. Sorry, a minute 15 into the third quarter. Paris with the basketball. Yarnell being closely guarded by Triska. Count still alive. Almost had a 5 count on her. Going to double on Perry. Perry's cutting to the basket. They're going to call a travel on Potts, and that ball is going to go back to the Lady Tigers. We've had 5 possessions here in the third quarter. We've had 4 turnovers with just 1 shot for both teams. Smith looking to attack to Godwin. Godwin in the left hand. Puts the ball in. That one's going to be stolen. Perry with the basketball. That's going to be a layup for Perry, and that's going to be her 7th point of the game.
Tigers going to take a timeout.
Tigers going to take a timeout. And we would take it with them, but we don't have our commercials because we're on just the live stream.
Quick shout out to Farmers Bank. Thank you for supporting us. We also got Cherokee Tire. Thank y'all for supporting us. We got FCA. We got River Valley Feed and Metal. Burton Pools and Spas. Chambers Bank. Mid-Continent Concrete. Thank you all for supporting our program.
Thank you for supporting Mansfield Tigers Network. Without you guys, this would not be made possible. Hey, if you're watching and you want to be a sponsor next year, we'll be sending those letters out soon. You can call me, text me, email me, Facebook message me, Cash App, Venmo. I'll take it all. We do appreciate our sponsor support because without y'all, this wouldn't be possible. Ball out to Clopton. Clopton over to Triska. Up to Godwin. Godwin looks to shoot, but it's turns it down. Smith, 3 on the way. It looks good from here, but it's off the mark. That's going to be deflected out of bounds. And the ball's going to go back to Paris, 19-11. Paris with the only 2-point basket here in the third quarter, 5:43 to go. Ball to Potts. Back out to Perry. Looked like she kind of hop-stepped on that one. That one's going to be deflected by Ward. Godwin with the rebound. Out to Smith. Smith looking to push. Up to Triska. She's on the left side of the floor. Dribbles it in. That ball's going to be stolen by Perry. Perry with the layup. That's going to be an intentional foul, and I didn't think there was enough there for that. But they're going to call an intentional foul. That's going to go to Adeline Godwin. That's going to give Paris 2 shots in the basketball. Perry at the foul line. First shot on the way, no good. And as she did earlier, she misses the first one. Earlier today, she made the second one. Shots up, and it is no good.
She's 1 for 4 from the free throw line today.
Perry leading the way for the Lady Eagles with 7 points, 7 of the 11. Potts has the other 4. That ball into Perry, catches it. That one's going to be blocked. They're going to call a travel before the block. .5:14 to go in the third quarter. Lady Tigers with the basketball. Smith walking it up the court, passes it over to Triska. Triska to Godwin. To Smith. Smith with the fake, looks to drive, but she's going to retreat. Over to Triska. Triska to Godwin. Godwin one dribble. That one's going to be deflected. Paris with a lot of deflections in this one. Out to Triska. Triska back to Godwin. Godwin shots on the way. It is good. It's going to be a 2-point basket, and that is Godwin's first points of the game. And the Lady Tigers extend the lead back to 10. Freeman with the basketball. Over to Yarnell. Yarnell to Perry. Perry looks to drive. Passes it to Potts. Potts easy deuce. And that 2 points is her 6th of the game. That cuts the lead back to 8. Traded baskets there on consecutive drives. Ball over to Smith. Out to Clopton. Clopton thinks about it. Triska out to Godwin. Godwin from that side again. Off the mark, but rebound to Clopton. Out to Smith. Smith has it, puts it inside to Ward. Ward backing down. Spin move, turns. They're going to call a foul. That one looked like it was on number 22. Tucker, correct me if I'm wrong. It is going to go against number 22.
Her second personal foul of the ball game. First team foul for Paris. Leading the game in points right now is Kaylee Ward for the Tigers and Perry for the Eagles. Kaylee's going to miss her first free throw.
And you know, Tucker, when she misses her first one, she usually makes the second one.
She's done that every time she got to free throw line today.
There it is, makes the second one. Coming into the game for the Lady Eagles is number 11, Combs. That's going to put Bowman on the bench as Combs comes in. Perry with the basketball on the right side. Passes it up to Potts. There's that back pick again that they looked for earlier on their first possession. Combs putting it inside to Potts. Back to Combs. Combs backward dribbles, shots up, and it's good. And that's her first 2 points of the basketball game. And apologize for missing that one. We're going to try to do better. Godwin to Triska. Triska back to Godwin. That's a shot I believe Coach Bowman probably wants her to shoot. Same thing for Smith as Smith turned down a free throw jumper. Godwin on the drive, shot on the way, no good. And Godwin comes up with the rebound, but she didn't establish and get back in. Can't be the first one to touch it when you're coming from out of bounds. That ball's going to go back to the Lady Eagles. 22-15. Lady Tigers clinging to a 7-point lead. Perry driving right, being guarded by Clopton. Pass out to 21. Shot on the way. No good. Rebound out to Godwin. That was Yarnell on that shot from the left corner. Ball to Triska. Looking inside. There's the double team as they've done most of the game. Triska's going to be blocked by Potts, but gets her own rebound back. And they're going to call a jump ball. And that ball is going to go to the Lady Tigers, and they're going to have it baseline out of bounds with 17 seconds on the shot clock. Abby Smith, the triggered in, puts it into Ward. Ward spin move, turnaround jumper. She's going to be fouled by number 22, Potts, and that's going to be her third personal foul. Coach Sanders doesn't like the call, but I believe she got her on the wrist. She's asking for the turnaround, which is just what I feel like is a good post move. Free throw on the way, good. Second free throw about to be on the way. Kaylee Ward, a 50% free throw shooter tonight. She's going to go above 50% with that free throw as she is 3, 4, 5, 6 for 10 from the foul line.
She got 12 points in this ball game.
3 for 4 in this quarter. Lady Tigers lead back to 9. Pass out to number 15. 3 on the way. No good. That was Freeman with that shot.
Triska grabbing that rebound.
Over to Smith. Smith 3 on the way. It's going to come up just a bit short. That's going to be off Ward's knee. Ward thought it was off of the Lady Eagle knee, and that's 2 of them this game that thought should go our way that went the other way. That's Mike Durham, who was on the baseline, one of the best in the business. We appreciate what our officials do for youth sports and youth athletics, and couldn't do it without them. That foul going to be committed by number 22, Miley Clopton. That's going to be her second personal foul. Team second in the half. Minute 35 to go in the third quarter. Lady Eagles with the basketball. Over to Perry, looking inside to Potts. Great job by Ward. She gets the loose ball, going to be a jump ball. 23 seconds on the shot clock. Paris will have it on the right side of the baseline. Winner moves on to face Lamar in the 3A4 District Championship on Monday. That game will be at 6 o'clock. Potts shot on the way, no good. Abby Smith with the rebound. She's going to look to push the tempo for the Lady Tigers. Ball on the right side, swings it to Triska, to Godwin. Godwin with the ball fake, out to Triska, to Smith. Smith on the attack, back to Triska, over to Godwin. Ball inside to Ward. Double, she's going to get the shot up, and that's going to be good. And that's Kaylee Ward's first field goal of the second half. She's got 5 in the quarter. 19 seconds separates the play clock and the game clock, so the Lady Tigers should have one more possession in this quarter at least. Perry on the drive, pass to Potts. Potts with the 12-footer, off the mark. She gets it back, no good. Lady Tigers with the rebound, no shot clock. Out to Godwin. Godwin looking to run. Left hand on the mark. It's good. Kept the basket. Adeline Godwin. And that's going to push the Lady Tiger lead up to 13 with 27.3 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Their biggest lead of the game. Adeline Godwin has 4 in the quarter, looking to push it to 5. Free throw on the way, no good. They don't block out. Ward with the rebound. Miley Clopton, 12-footer, no good. Potts with that rebound. 20 to go here in the third quarter. 28-15, Lady Tigers lead. Perry's going to center the ball up. Double high ball screen. There's Combs. Potts rolling, Perry driving. Ball's going to be deflected by Triska. She gets it. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Triska's shot on the way. No good. And as we go to the fourth quarter, the Lady Tigers lead 28-15 for a chance to make the 3A4 district championship and play the number 2 Lamar Lady Warriors on Monday. That game will be at 6 o'clock. Tucker, what do you think, man? He don't know what to think. I've got him speechless over here. We're going to step away for just a moment. We'll be right back here on Mansfield Tigers Network. Go Tigers. To what we've got, it doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We got each other, and that's Are we back? Hey, I apologize. You got to hear a little bit of singing there.
Oh, halfway there.
All right. Well, we're 3/4 of the way there, okay? We've played 3 here at Boonville. And Abby Smith is going to have the basketball for the Lady Tigers as we start the fourth quarter. Abby Smith, should have been an elbow jumper, but she turns it down, going to work the shot clock. 20 left on the clock. Adeline Godwin to Clopton, 15 on the shot clock to Smith. Smith, elbow jumper. It is good, and that's a great job of working the shot clock down, getting a good shot, doubling up the Paris Lady Eagles, 30-15 with 7:25 to go here in the ball game. Annabelle Perry with the basketball. Miley Clopton on the defense. Shots up, no, and it is good. And we've traded buckets here to start the fourth quarter. 30-17, Lady Tigers lead. Godwin. There's Smith again. She's going to pull it out to Clopton. Back to Smith. Looking inside. That's going to be a hold on number 15, Cadence Freeman. That's going to be the first foul of the quarter. That's her second personal foul. And the Lady Tigers will have it underneath. Ball into Ward. Ward spin move back. They're going to call an offensive foul. That's her second personal foul. 30-17, 6:50 to go in the ball game. Back to Perry. Perry to Potts. Potts with the drive. And that's going to be back-to-back fouls on Ward. The Mansfield faithful did not like that call. I wasn't a big fan of it either. But Potts will go to the line to shoot 2. First one's up, and it's no good.
Ward has 3 fouls now.
And that could be important down the stretch. She's got to do a good job of not picking up that 4th foul, especially here early in the 4th. Potts' second free throw is good.
You got 2 players in this game with 3 fouls, Kelly Ward and Potts on the Eagles.
Adeline Godwin with the basketball. Out to Smith. Smith to Triska. Kaylee Ward with the drive. Kick out to Godwin. Godwin's three's on the way. No good, and that's off of Eagle. And Mansfield will have the basketball with a fresh shot clock on this baseline inline play.
In the game for the Eagles, number 21, Abby Yarnell.
She's going to replace Combs. Combs going to take a seat for the Lady Eagles. Ball into Ward. Ward thinks about shooting, turns it down. Drive. They're going to call a travel. 6:03 to go in the ball game. 30-18. Lady Tigers lead. Perry with the basketball. Potts with the high ball screen. There's the roll. Shots on the way. Off the mark. Miley Clopton with the rebound. Trinity Triska with the basketball. Over to Godwin. Godwin to Smith. 17 on the shot clock. Triska with the basketball. One dribble, elbow jumper on the way. It's good. And Trinity Triska with her 5th point of the ball game. 32-18. 5:15 to go here in the 4th quarter. Perry looking for the roll to Potts. Potts with the backwards dribble. Out to Freeman. Bowman. Out to Bowman. Back to Perry. 10 on the shot clock. Good switch right there by the Lady Tigers. Perry attacking, and that's going to be a travel as she stuck the ball on her hip. And the Lady Tigers with good defense, forcing the turnover there to get the ball back with a 14-point lead. Ball to Triska. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Over to Ward, being double teamed. Triska at the free throw line. Out to Godwin, 13 on the shot clock. There's a drive. That's going to be a foul on Potts. That's going to be her 4th personal foul. And Adeline Godwin will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Godwin has 4 points in this game.
Godwin's first free throw is off the mark.
In the game, number 11, Combs. She's going to replace Potts. Second free throw is up, and it's good. That's going to put the Tigers up 15, 33-18.
Paris is going to take a full timeout. We're going to stay right here. You know, Tucker, last year, these are 2 teams that won their district championship. The Lady Tigers won the district championship, ended up winning the regional championship, and then made the state championship game where we lost to Mount Vernon, but a great year for that team looking to get back to the championship this year.
Last year in district, Our Lady Tigers beat Mountainburg, right?
It was Mountainburg. Beat them in the district championship. Beat them in the regional championship. Paris also won the 3A4 district championship. And, you know, that story is a story in itself. Playing at Hackett. Hackett with a lead. Annabelle Perry, number 34, banks in a buzzer beater in the 6-7 game. And then Paris goes on to win that district tournament last year. So you got 2 district champions from last season trying to play to get back to a district championship this year.
Winner of this game will play Lamar.
That will be Monday at 6 o'clock p.m. 15-point lead for the Lady Tigers. And you feel like you're about 3 stops away to where Paris would not be able to catch up in this one.
Lamar wasn't in their conference last year, were they? They were 4A.
No, Lamar was 3A, but they were in a different conference.
Oh, okay.
And then Subiaco doesn't have girls basketball.
Subiaco was 4A last year, though.
Subiaco was 4A last year. Yes, they were. Annabelle Perry with the rebound. That one's going to be off the mark, and she's battling for it. They're going to call a jump ball, and that ball is going to go back to the Lady Eagles.
Got 3 minutes 52 left of the game. It's going to still stay Paris's ball. Trisco with the deflection.
You know, and you got to like the heart and grit of this Lady Tiger team. You got 3 ninth graders on the floor, a junior and 1 senior, so you have a lot coming back. They've got a lot of basketball left to play, we hope.
They're just going to keep getting better.
I believe so. Not sure who they called that foul on. It's going to be on Miley Clopton. That's going to be her 3rd personal foul. And Perry's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Shot on the way, and it is good. 33-19. Pott's going to come back into the game to replace Combs.
Perry at the line for a second free throw. It's up and it's good. 13-point lead for Mansfield, 33-20 with 3 minutes 40 left of the ball game. Smith bringing the ball up for Tigers. Give it to Triska. Pass to Godwin on the wing is Triska, guarded by Yarnell. It's going to be a turnover. Potts with the steal. Perry's going to bring it up from Eagles. Guarded by Clopton. Ward's going to get the rebound. She's going to give it to Smith. Pass to Godwin. Working that top is Perry. She's gotten a lot of deflections that way. Smith with the ball. Back to Godwin. 10 seconds left of the shot clock. They're going to call a foul. That foul's going to be on that foul was on number 23. That is Sailor Goff.
That's going to be deflected out of bounds by Bowman. That's going to leave the ball with the Lady Tigers. 23 seconds on the shot clock. 2:32 on the game clock. Ball into Ward. Ward is going to be fouled by number 15, Cadence Freeman. She's going to go to the line to shoot 2. She's 3 for 4 here in the second half. 6 for 10 on the night. First free throw on the way, and it's good. And that extends the Lady Tiger lead to 14. Second one on the way, and it is good. And Kaylee Ward is 5 for 6 from the free throw line in this half.
8 for 12 on the game.
35-20, Lady Tigers lead, and Lady Tigers should prevail in this one. That one goes to Perry. That's 2-point basket. Paris isn't going to go away easy, though. But with 2:10 to go, the Lady Tigers have a 13-point lead. Now I think that ball's out. Coach Bowman's going to want to work that clock. Down to Clopton. Clopton back out to Godwin. Over to Triska. Gives it back to good ball movement. I couldn't even keep up with it. That one's off the mark. Potts with the rebound.
Great ball movement by the Tigers.
That timeout is going to be used by the Lady Eagles. It's going to be a 30-second timeout.
A few shout-outs. SNS Lumber and Sawmill. We got Kinsey's Cutting Edge. Park City Auto Parts. Farm Bureau, Roger Thompson. Harp's Hometown Fresh in Mansfield and the city of Mansfield.
We do appreciate all you people for supporting us, for sponsoring us, for making this possible. We couldn't do it without you. Hopefully on Monday when we show back up for the championship, we've got the good Wi-Fi and we can bring you all the action and all the commercials and show our support for those who support us, because without you all, it would not be made possible. Thought it was a 30-second timeout. It's a full timeout. It's the big one. So we've got about 18 seconds left before we pick the action back up. The last game of the night, playing for that last district championship spot, will be the Boonville Bearcats and the Subiaco Trojans. Boonville making the semifinal game by the way of beating Paris on Thursday, and then last night defeating Lavaca. Subiaco had the bye to the semifinals for finishing runner-up in the conference. Paris with the ball, looking to drive, look for the back cut to Potts, wasn't there. Perry spin move jumper blocked by Ward, and with 1:30 to go in the ball game, Tigers are going to look to slow it down. Out to Godwin, going to be deflected by Bowman. That's going to stay here with the Lady Tigers. Into Smith. Godwin attacking the left side. That one's going to be stolen, but Godwin gets on the ball. Struggle for the basketball. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow is going to stay with the Lady Tigers. 16 seconds on the shot clock. 1 minute, 8 seconds on the game clock.
Tigers lead by 13, 35-22. Godwin with the ball. She can give it to Smith. Smith driving baseline. She's going to drop it down to Miley. She's going to score. 37-22. 52 seconds left of the game. Perry with the ball.
That
one's blocked by Godwin.
Tucker, that's, when you and I play 2K, that's called a transition take foul. So you get a free throw in the ball. Not that way here in high school basketball. But Abby Smith will go to the line to shoot two, as that's the Lady Eagles.
That foul was on number 15, Cadence Freeman, her fourth personal foul of the ball game.
Abby Smith with the free throw. That was the Lady Eagles' fifth personal foul of the quarter. So the Lady Tigers will be in the bonus. Free throws up, and it's good. 39-22, Lady Tigers. .25 shots on the way, and it's good. And that's Presley Bowman with that three to cut the lead to 14, but it's going to be a little bit too late for the Lady Eagles. Miley Clopton with the basketball, and it looks like the Lady Tigers are going to be content with taking it out. And that should be an intentional foul. It's not going to be, though.
Going to be Potts' fifth personal foul.
Abby Smith slow to get up, but she is up. She's going to be all right. She's just a ninth grader, tough ninth grader. She's smiling, so I think she's okay. May have just caught her off guard. Okay, and looks like they did call that an intentional foul. Abby Smith's shot on the way, no good.
Mansfield's looking to play Lamar in the championship game in this district tournament.
Second shot on the way, and it was good.
That's going to make the lead for Mansfield by 15, 40-25. 12 seconds left of the ball game. They're going to turn it over. Combs with the steal. Perry with the ball, bringing it up for Mansfield. Yarnell for three, no good, and that will be your ball game. 40-25. Mansfield will play Lamar in the district tournament on Monday at 6. Great game played by the Tigers. They
get a little revenge from last time. Paris came in to Mansfield a couple weeks ago. Mansfield did not shoot the ball very well that night, going 8 for 40, but got the revenge in the grunge match, and we'll move on to face the Lamar Lady Warriors on Monday at 6 o'clock, as Tucker said just a minute ago. Hey, we appreciate you all joining us. Go Lady Tigers. We'll see you back here on Monday night, 6 o'clock. Go Tigers.